fuck is that?
And we are live.
Welcome to the Ghouls
I will
Room.
give you a show.
The Ghouls Room.
Thank you.
Another one.
Period.
Alright, so
What are we doing today, Candy?
we are.
Period. Let them know. Let them know that we in this motherfucker.
Ow. So we are reviewing Alien Romulus.
Period. Which you didn't know came out a few months ago. Go watch it.
Yes.
And spoil alert if you haven't.
We didn't see it the week it dropped.
Sadly, but I saw it a couple
Wink,
days
wink.
after when it came on my movie website.
Oh. I was trying to avoid that.
Shout out to the stick, bruh.
I know, miss a good,
Sticked up.
love a good bootleg website.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Alright, so we're in 2142.
If they jump me a time jump one more motherfucking time.
I thought we was going in sequential order.
We are going in sequential order, so just peep this. So
I'm sick of them.
when Ripley knocked that alien out of the airlock, did anybody think about where that motherfucker went?
So I'm
Damn, nigga. Peep
I'm
it.
sorry, because I just had to just
I
think
didn't
about
put
it.
that together either. That's the alien.
So
in
he
the
just-
beginning of Romulus.
So that bitch was
So-
just sitting there.
Wow.
And-
That makes sense, though.
Yep. In the
Because in my head, I was like, how the fuck is the whole joint ain't nobody know about?
On this motherfucker, though, and just chilling.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
is anybody wondering where
What the fuck Ripley in the
Ripley
mat?
is? Ripley
Bitch, where is
still
Ripley?
in hypersleep from Alien.
Where's she at, though?
But where's she at, though? How did the alien...
She out there somewhere?
She's traveling through
Say
the
less, say less, say less.
Orguys.
So I have a question. Do y'all think that they're going to bring her back at all? The lady... What's her name, the one who
No.
played Ripley?
No.
You don't think
Sigourney
she is?
Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
Y'all think she too old?
Never.
Because my girl was on
Never.
Avatar looking kind of good, so...
Never
She-
too
she
old.
out
I'm not
there.
gonna say
Okay.
too old.
Okay.
Not to do a cameo.
Yeah, it's like a cameo.
The only way I'll accept it,
What's up?
and this some phony shit, that's the only way I'll accept it, is if she's a robot and they built some sort of robot off of her.
No, I don't want
And
to.
you
See
think
what
she
I'm
gonna...
saying?
This she gonna be
That's
evil.
phony as shit.
Because she
right?
would be a bad robot. They're all bad.
And
All
that's
of
why
them.
I'm not fucking with
Except for one.
it. She
Except
gone, bro.
for one.
She gone, bro.
And I'm gonna
Except
just
for
let you
one.
know, for that one robot Buki, shout out to you, baby.
All right, shout out to Alien Romulus.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
go.
So
Let's
I'm
go.
glad that was I love how everybody responded.
Because that should just gag me a little bit.
So we're in 2142. A Weyland-Yutani probe recovers a large cocoon from the wreckage of USCSS Nostromo. So yes, that is the alien that Ripley kicked out of the airlock. Months later, at the rundown Jackson Star Colony on the perpetual dark LV-410, orphan colonist Rain Carradine learns that her work contract has been forcibly extended. Gracias. So, just to dip back out, and we'll come back in, we're going to list the characters. Rain Carradine, who is an orphan minor, is actually Kaylee Spaney.
That's David Carradine's son?
It's a girl.
My bad. Daughter?
She's the main character.
Oh, that's her name in the... Never mind. Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's okay. David Johnson as Andy, the android reprogrammed by Rain's late father as her surrogate brother.
Keep going. I had a question.
Archie Renault as Tyler Harrison, Kay's brother and Rain's ex-boyfriend. Isabella Merced as Kay Harrison, Tyler's pregnant sister. Spike Fierne as Bjorn Gorgeous,
Say your last name again.
a young lady, I believe. Spike Fierne.
That's twice. I'm going to just shut the fuck up for the rest of this episode.
It's
Continue.
okay.
You okay?
Tyler and Kay's cousin. Oh, no, I'm actually wrong. Bjorn was the guy. So you were correct.
Okay.
Eileen Wu.
Yeah, he looked like a dude.
Eileen-
I felt bad as shit. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
who's
I'm
who
screaming.
now? All right, go ahead.
No, but Eileen Wu, that's who I met was
Kandi.
beautiful as Navarro.
Yes.
A pilot and Bjorn's adopted sister.
It's a lot of adoption going on.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot.
On this, I know the planet is a little struggle, but it's a lot of adoption going on.
Facts.
But go ahead.
I'm with you, big
I'm
facts.
just like, y'all know, like,
And
it's
I
crazy.
feel like the best touch to the movie is Rook, the android science officer on board of the Romulus, is voiced by Daniel Betts, but his physical appearance is based on the likeness of the late Ian Holm.
So did you think they did that to
played-
be, you know, like, bitch, like, I'm here.
I like how it's still kind of like David was a repeated face in the android.
No shade. David fucked this whole entire. This shit got fucked up real bad. David the Bizarre. He caused a lot of shit.
You said David Johnson, right?
Was Andy the android?
You said that?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna jump back in and go.
I just wanted to shout out the black man.
Oh,
Yes.
Only one.
So this is when we meet actually David Johnson.
Shout out Big D.
His name is so, like, basic. It's crazy as
Yeah.
shit. Your parents most definitely already knew what they was doing. Here you go, baby.
That nigga was black.
Yeah. They was like, your name need to be basic as fuck.
That's a Bible name. That's one of the Bible names.
Blending with your peers. Literally, like.
He gotta have a mustache.
I'm done.
David Johnson gotta
Goodbye.
have a mustache. I'm just saying.
He think a goatee or like a beard.
I'm thinking mustache if anything.
So they're trying to escape this horrible planet because everybody is just working aimlessly to me. And
The mines.
it looks
Baby,
horrible.
it gives slave.
It is.
It gives slave
They are
for
slave.
whaling, bitch.
Yeah.
For whaling. I'm sick of whaling ass. This is exactly why his ass got. Go ahead.
Determined to
'Cause
escape, she joins a plane with her adopted brother Andy, and which we already talked about. But he's a malfunctioning android that her father
So
programmed.
her father look kind of good.
I gotta go back and see because I didn't get to.
It gave, but and you know it only showed like from Andy's point of view though when he like kept on mentioning the to
Really?
protect. Yeah, you gotta kind of watch. I want to see the alien director's cut because
Yeah,
I wonder
I do want to see the.
they didn't even release it yet. You know that, right? So I wonder how they're gonna do that.
Probably next year or something.
No, girl,
Really?
you
It's
know,
coming soon.
baby, Joker's already out.
The director's cut.
Everything.
Oh wow.
So I don't know how they're doing it, but you know DC a lot.
So her ex-boyfriend Tyler hits her up, and
It's a baby.
they had a plan with along with his
Is it-
pregnant sister Kay,
Yes.
their cousin Bjorn, and Bjorn's adopted sister Navarro. I thought they were together. I didn't think,
Exactly. See, that's why I'm happy that you're actually reading the fact that they're
Yeah.
step siblings.
that's
But
odd.
it gave incest, maybe.
I'm done.
It gave Jamie and Cersei Lannister.
No, not Jamie and Sam.
Shout out to Game of Thrones.
The group commandeers a hauler, Cor Belen, to reach the Renaissance, a Wayland Yutani station. And I think that's 4. Corbalon 4.
I'm sorry. It's the fact that you're going to hear everything.
Station split
I love
into
it.
modules. Oh, so I like, what was really cool was that it was 2 separate, it was a split,
Mhm.
like, station. It was the Romulus and the Remus.
Mm-hmm.
And I really thought that whole Roman mythology being a part of it
Yes.
was really cool. Intending to steal the cryostasis equipment to survive a journey to, what was the name of the place?
I forgot that motherfucking planet, but it was basically a planet.
Was it Ivaga?
It gave something like that.
An unparad.
Oh,
Because it was basically like a paradise for people that...
Oh, the shit they was trying to get to.
Yeah. You remember the name?
Yavaga 3.
Yavaga. There you go. 3. Okay.
Yavaga 3.
We're going to call her Y3.
Y3. Okay. I like it.
Just to be safe.
So the group realizes the inactive station will collide with LV-410's planetary rings within hours. But they had hours to get out the cryostasis equipment. So I feel like this is one of the best
this is
scenes in the movie.
And it was, I can say that also the beginning was very, you could say, they were fast paced, but most definitely they captured everything you needed to see up until like once they hit like actually start getting into like going up to towards the ship. So usually, you know, it take them a little long to start getting into the plot.
Right, and I like that. I did like the bond between Rain and Andy so far that you see, but then we find out that guy was a dick. I'm
not a rapper.
He was like, "Oh yeah, you're not going because androids aren't allowed on that planet. Sorry, she didn't tell you. This is why, this is when they get off the ship."
Asshole.
Yeah, he really was. And like
the whole time, bitch, he on it.
They said that androids don't feel, but like it did seem like Andy was hurt.
He gave more of, was it David and then it was Michael? What the fuck was the other one?
Yeah.
Name? Okay, Michael. He gave Michael. He gave more Michael until they started that shit up.
I feel like he was just like
he was soft.
Like in between.
So soft.
That's the perfect word.
But it was needed for her. Because it was needed. Because if she had someone like David around, I don't think it would have. It was needed.
He did. He looked sensitive.
It was very, but let's talk.
So they go looking for the equipment. Mm-hmm. And then they end up in this room where they get locked in.
I think that everyone just, when it's time to go to the, when it's time to, just don't separate. Because it just gave...
Well, they had to, because somebody had to watch the ship.
Oh, yeah, actually, before anything.
So, when they went in the room to grab the cryostasis equipment, and it seemed like everything was keeping the eggs,
frozen.
Yeah.
It was...
So, as soon as they moved the cryostasis equipment... What eggs?
The eggs. He said he ate them eggs.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's why I just... No. I'm okay.
So as soon as they moved it, it triggered something and the door shut and closed. Mm-hmm. And
everybody acting an ass.
Yeah, it was in lockdown. Definitely. Because, and then as you could, you were looking around the room, you could see something hanging from the ceiling, but you could also see, another android, cut in half.
Yeah.
And that was Rook.
Yes.
And they took his chip from his neck and put it in Andy so they could open the door.
Stupidest shit they could have done.
Yeah, because I have a question.
Well,
if we all knew that they had them little... If we all knew they had them motherfucking chips on the side of the neck, did we not notice during Prometheus and Covenant?
Why do we have to get in that door?
To let out their friends who had the cryostasis equipment so they could complete their journey.
Nah, yo. Yo, fam. Why they take that shit out, the one shit, and put it in the...
So they couldn't get in the door.
Yeah, you're right.
The only reason they had Andy there was because he could access a Weyland-Yutani ship because he was an older model.
So
he only was able to access up until a certain point. When they took the chip out of Rook's neck and put it into Andy,
he knew the whole entire ship.
Yeah, it uploaded new data.
But also, that gave him his personality and everything. So that just didn't really. It didn't really.
Not necessarily. I didn't feel that way. I feel like
he just got balls.
Nah, it just updated your BIOS. Nah, that's the mission now, nigga.
He wasn't glitching like he was before. So when. They took it. Well, yeah, we always know that's a no-no, taking the chip out of anybody's neck and replacing it. But after they do that, they get in the door and all of the face huggers do they thaw or something?
Something activated.
See, this is what I'm asking, right?
Okay, go ahead.
They had to put the chip and just fill me in because I honestly haven't watched it in a month.
Okay.
So they put the chip in your shit because they gotta get in the room where the other homies is at with the face huggers and shit.
Yeah, but they didn't know there were face huggers in there.
They were just in there doing shit.
Okay,
the cryostasis
so
equipment.
answer me this, and then I'm good.
Okay, go ahead.
How the fuck does Andy end up in the room when the face huggers activate?
He what the fuck
see
did
what
he
I'm
go in
saying?
there for?
Oh, he was already in the room. There was a slot open in the door where they were.
And they slid him the chip.
They put the chip in
Oh,
him
okay,
through the door.
okay, got you. Thank you.
It was something
Thank you.
broken.
It was a disconnect for me. Like I ain't understand how he was there for that scene.
But got inside the door as well.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So yes, they unintentionally trigger a lockdown and release dozens of face huggers, and I thought that was an awesome scene. Then running, and then the water, and
That's me.
so
Running.
Quick question, riddle me this. So remember in Alien Covenant
I hate him.
when
Give you the heebie-jeebies,
the
dog.
officer
I hate him.
had the face
never do
hugger
this.
before
Hold
they
up, we
got
going
back?
to callback Alien Covenant.
Only because the face hugger that got onto Tyler's face
Yeah.
was like, remember it was trying to get, that was wild. First off, when it was trying to put its,
Shit in his mouth.
yeah.
Okay. Right? Heebie-jeebies.
I don't even like these motherfuckers.
I just don't know why it's hot, like, I don't know, it just, that
So-
guy in Alien Covenant, it was only on his face for a matter of seconds, and I didn't see anything go in his
Watch
mouth.
that shit. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
it
it's a
didn't happen to
wrap.
Tyler.
I feel like it's a wrap.
But
I don't
that's
think it was
why-
all the way on his
But we
face.
didn't also, but it wasn't, but
So,
Bookie butt.
Rain, we already talked about the upgrade to Andy and how,
Got the updated BIOS.
right.
Basically, yep.
So his loyalty shifts, and
With the program now.
He said, bitch, I am AI, bitch.
he is now
It's Waylon only, bitch.
working for Waylon Yutani, and it's no longer what Rain wants.
It's what
about
Waylon,
what Waylon
bitch.
Yutani wants.
I was so upset. I was like,
I was getting mad as
damn.
fuck because I knew my nigga was just going to stay to the program.
And I
Like,
got the
fuck that chip, motherfucker. See, that's what I said. Don't put me in the sky.
So they do get to talk to Roke a little bit about what's going on the ship and how basically it went to shit like the Nostromo.
Yeah.
And what we saw hanging from the ceiling was the alien they killed, and it was still dripping, and they got to see the acid.
That was and that was another thing. So when the alien landed, right, or what happened, whatever happened, how the fuck did all these face huggers get in that fucking? Is nobody thinking
they
this?
were
Or were they
doing-
testing?
So yes, they were doing testing. So this
That's
was
nasty.
why. Remember, that's why the droid was in there.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
yeah, they were doing testing. So all of them were supposed to be in that room.
I'm about to cry. Cause that's crazy.
Because after, remember, this is in between. They had already found.
Oh wow, you really putting it together now.
Yeah, they had.
You trying to say, but hold up though, hold up. I got a hole for you. I see what you're saying, right? But I got a hole for you. There's no way you can anticipate someone trying to rob that ship of the
Hear me.
gas
I'm
core.
not
But
saying
here-
that.
but-
I didn't say that.
But when you say that though, right? I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
But when you say that about robbing the ship, what if they send something down? Or like, what if the android? I don't know. What if something got a
that's
beacon?
different. Like
Like-
hit your cell phone, like boo.
Yeah, like he got a little beeper. Like here, it's shit up here, bitch.
So
Come
remember
get
when
me.
they make contact from ship to ship, it takes years.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a gag.
Yeah, that is wild for it to be so like
Y'all so
futuristic.
advanced, but bitch, we
Yeah,
can barely contact each other, ho.
within a like. It
So
takes years.
what you saying?
So what I was saying about the Romulus and Remus was a testing center. So this is, remember, we're after Prometheus, after
Yeah.
Covenant, so we know where
after
everything going on now.
Alien.
Yeah, basically.
So they went back to wherever the Nostromo went,
Yeah.
and or whatever sample they got, or they had something from that Waylon Yutani was testing,
Right.
and in the Romulus and Remus, and
Right.
that's when it went to shit.
Clearly.
And
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because these
I
motherfuckers
got you.
didn't
I see
even.
what you're saying.
And you could just tell of how, like, when they were, like, showing everything, you could just tell motherfuckers probably wasn't expecting all this shit to happen on this
you could
motherfucker.
tell it went haywire and
Real quick.
They were able to kill the alien, but everybody
Died while doing it, Buki.
But
what you said was they was supposed to be there. That's what I wasn't rolling with.
what
Like,
was
there's
supposed to be there?
that crew that came and robbed.
No,
them
I
for
was
the-
saying that the everything was supposed to be there. Like they were the aliens.
when you
face
said
huggers.
that, I perceived that as you saying they knew that particular crew would rob them and interact with the.
They, as in the face huggers in the sacks, they were already like they were being worked on. They were being
genetically engineered.
yeah, they were testing.
Because the whole entire time, the goal was basically. So the goal was basically to just
To create
create something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when she said it, I took it as they needed the crew there to test that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
No, they did enough of that.
Honey, they did enough of it, Books. They don't need no more testing. They need Jesus. If Jesus is still a known thing in the Wayland shit.
I don't think so.
Clearly
No,
not.
Not the way they.
Not the way David was acting.
Actually, no. It was. It's just they didn't care about it because that's one of the reasons why the aliens came
Do
back.
we know what they doing in the mines? Like, what are they mining for where they need slaves? Like white slaves. I ain't never seen white slaves with black robots. Like, I need to know what they was mining for.
And what
Do y'all
what the
have
goal
an answer
was?
for me? Yeah, like, why they had them white people as slaves with black robots?
What were they mining?
And what's the goal on this?
And then why you
planet?
can't leave, bro? Like, why can't I bop? Like, yo, bro.
And then y'all
Just
in the middle of fucking space. Yo, where the fuck is Earth? Is that Earth?
Nah, Earth ain't a thing.
So Earth is a wrap now.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so that's why they're trying to go to the other planet.
Yeah, you gotta find some shit.
What? We in a star, bitch.
like the
You telling me
Great
I gotta?
Migration
So you basically
in
gotta
space.
hijack a fucking ship in order to leave the planet.
Yeah, we need them gas tanks, Brody. I'm sorry, Kreepy Kandi. Go ahead, continue.
I'm so sorry, Candace. Yeah.
It's okay.
We went on a side mission real quick. I just wanted to know what was in the mines.
Yeah.
You know what it probably was?
What?
What's on Wakanda?
Vibranium.
It was probably looking for that.
First of all, if Waylon gets some motherfucking vibranium,
It's a
yo,
wrap.
you know what I'm gagging
He
about?
would have been alive.
If you mix the vibranium with
What?
the black gizzy, oh my god.
You done got a super. You done got a fucking black. You got a Black Panther alien.
Black-
You would have
Gizzy.
Iron Man alien beast.
This would be some crazy shit.
Iron Man Xenomorph.
This is exactly why motherfucking Marvel need to stay
Xenaman.
in there. Stay with Disney, Marvel. Don't bring your ass nowhere near Ripley.
Please get us out of here.
If Ripley, no, for real, because if
What's
Ripley
next?
get a hand on that, it's a wrap.
on the black goo vibranium
Honey, it's a wrap.
concoction. Yo,
It's a wrap.
stop trying to bring Ripley back. Cut that shit out. bro.
Ripley's coming.
She's
Yo,
not
Ripley's gonna come back.
bro. That's
Don't
the
do that.
only way she'll come back if she get a vial,
If she get a
From the
booster.
black goo?
the serum.
Right.
Shout out my
Yo, so
nigga
y'all telling
Blade.
me they would do that to the only survivor, bitch?
She's not coming back, bro.
Just imagine you survive all that shit and you wake up or whatever from cryo sleep.
That's how
Bitch, wake up. It's time to get the
It
black
already
goo in.
happened. It already happened. That's
Damn.
what resurrection was.
Ugh, I hate
Remember,
it.
they woke that bitch up. She was like, nigga.
She was mad as shit.
Balled on them niggas in the basketball court. That was my favorite shit.
Get away.
Come on, yo. Go
Go ahead, Candace.
Get us
I'm
out of
sorry. We did.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
We didn't derail 12
It's
times.
all right. So Andy is trying to lead everybody to safety, but with his new Wayland Yutani brain, and a face hugger gets the beautiful Navarro.
So
Another one.
and then no, she looked good.
Yeah.
And when it
Right.
would piss me off. Yeah, and what pissed me off about that was just the fact that it happened so goddamn quick. You couldn't even
That's why
you
I'm
couldn't
trying to
even
tell you.
react to that shit.
Yeah.
And mind you, she only had that shit on for maybe 5 to 10 seconds. I
That's
don't even
what she
think it was
get for
that.
being so ambitious.
I don't know why I felt like. First
I
of
would
all,
never.
I did
She
like
was a
the
little
cool
reckless.
things they
Would
found
never.
while they were looking around and trying to get to the guys.
Mm-hmm.
They found that thing that was basically a X-ray that handheld.
That
And you can
can't-
see. So
that can't
basically,
be good for your radiation levels.
no, but hear me. But they had the same thing on a movie before, and they kind of gave that same thing, but it was a whole entire table.
Right. So I thought it was cool that they
So that's
had,
not
like,
bad.
They had elevated and evolved and got
Mm-hmm.
into the handheld junk that probably didn't give you radiation poisoning.
Shit.
The way Waylon running. The way Waylon
He don't give a fuck.
That's what I said. It's radiation in that
But
motherfucker.
also, what would, like, think about it. If they were using those by hand
Be
on
a
the
gag.
ship, what was going on in
They
the ship
got. Oh
that they
yeah.
had to, like, oh, let me check myself real quick. Oh, I don't have one in me.
Oh
I'm good.
my God.
Like,
You
that's
are so
the kind
right.
of like how far they were with the experiments.
Experiments. I see what you're saying.
Ugh, I could never. I'll be over here mad as fuck. Bitch,
If you get one of them in you,
just cut,
Man.
slice me in half and chop me up. Like, where's the android?
No, we're gonna get to the worst death in the film too, because I don't think we've gotten there yet.
Not yet.
Even with,
we
I don't even
haven't
feel
gotten to any death.
I know, because we're getting to one now. The chest bursters aren't really a awesome death anymore. We've got a lot of that throughout the years.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
One at
No
the
more.
end was fire. I like the one at the end. Go ahead.
So, Navarro gets infected. Rain reactivates Rook. They start talking about, like we said, what happened. It reveals the cocoon contained the xenomorph that killed most of the Nostromo's crew, which we knew, the one that from the beginning.
Big Xeno.
So this is years after they found that cocoon. So that's when they started the experiments.
Okay.
I got it now.
Got it.
All right.
Like,
So they
yeah, it's
experimented on
crazy.
the alien. They did reverse bioengineering to the face huggers.
Didn't I say that earlier?
Yes,
You did.
I'm listening.
Continue.
However, so the xenomorph escaped, massacred the crew, and those remaining died when the xenomorph was killed, and its acidic blood melted through the Remus hull, causing explosive decompression. Oh my gosh. So Bjorn tries to run away with Navarro after she wakes up from the face hugger. It falls off. I don't think it dies because I feel like it's, like I said before, it's always scurrying away.
And going to go find this next victim to me. I feel
I
like.
don't think it can impregnate anybody anymore.
But you just think it just want to just
It'd
be
on the
alive.
loose,
Yeah,
Like,
I just
oh
think
my
it's just like, let me
God.
just go. I can still latch on to
No,
you.
that lines up because at the end it was a couple of them, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of them.
Yeah, that line up.
Them motherfuckers would just be sitting.
Ain't no
there.
telling which one that was.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. Them nasty ass bitches just jumping everywhere. I'd be over it. I'd be mad as fuck.
I want to know what he used. Go ahead.
So Bjorn runs away with Navarro, and Kay is already on the ship. We learned earlier that Kay is pregnant.
Y'all know
We'll
what?
go back to that later.
They always want to bring a pregnant bitch in something.
This is actually their first one, I think, on the aliens.
Besides,
which
no,
was
Shaw.
cool.
Well, Shaw got pregnant.
And that's Prometheus.
And that was
that's the
Prometheus.
first one.
No. Somebody that was already pregnant, like pre the ship. Shaw couldn't get pregnant. She was barren.
And that's even more gaggier. When
Right.
you think about it like that.
She wasn't even.
Okay, but we'll get to it. Go ahead.
Okay. So.
Remember that point, please.
I will.
Please put a pin in that. Because I got something for that.
Okay. So, while Navarro's checking her chest when she's with Kay, she sees that there's a face hugger inside of her. Well, right now he's a little chest burster. And that was just such a cool shot, seeing it in her chest with the handheld.
That's nasty.
It
Just don't show me.
It bursts out. It runs around. She twitches for a little bit.
I know. And that's another thing. So how long are they alive after all this shit happens?
I don't know, but some people do stay like Kane looked like he was twitching for a minute.
Yeah, like he was like, my bitch, what just happened? I was just eating it now. I'm just like, ugh.
Right. Exactly.
Damn. And then just imagine you eating something good.
Yeah, they were having a good time,
Bitch,
just like at the beginning of that movie.
What if you lived?
After it happened?
That would be bomb. You would live to tell the tale. That's one they
Shit,
haven't done
you
yet.
wouldn't have a
Next
chest.
Alien movie.
Yes, put that in there.
lives
Somebody
afterwards.
survived that
You
motherfucker.
would look like E.T.
Well, they have enough engineering
go
to
ahead.
patch you back
Go ahead.
up, I'm sure.
Well, so I have a question. If Waylon wouldn't have died by the engineers, y'all think a chest burster would have got that motherfucker?
No,
Who,
they would have been
Waylon?
like, ew.
He
Waylon?
probably would have ate one in the cereal. That nigga was goofy.
He
bro.
probably would have ate one just to see what
Yeah,
happened.
that nigga was
She
goofy.
said that with the chest, Tabby said with the chest burster, no.
Chest
The
burster,
chest,
burster.
like the
He was like-
facehugger would go right by. And
He would
be
have said,
like,
looked at him like, you're old as fuck, bitch.
Shit.
You was 107.
dust.
You about to, if I
He
attached
would
to
probably
you,
grab that motherfucker like, no, take me.
Yeah.
Please, show me life.
Shout out Big Waylon.
no, really though.
So
But
while
not.
the chest burster is coming out of Navarro, she kicks the the wheel, and I guess she crashes the Corbalon and into the Romulus hangar, accelerating the station's collision course, making LV-410, the crash, come even sooner than the hours they expected. So
The rings.
yeah, the planetary rings are coming.
Yep.
The infant xenomorph is rapidly growing.
That's what I'm saying. And that's enough. Okay, go ahead. I'll say that for later.
That's an awesome word.
What'd you say?
It gestates to its adult form.
I'm screaming.
Bjorn injures it with a stun baton that his goofy ass found. I don't feel like he really injured
He
it.
ain't do shit with that. No,
Because I feel like this was one of the worst deaths in
Yeah,
the movie. When he sticks it up inside of where this is one of the first time we see like a xenomorph like gestating, like
that wasn't a xenomorph. Go ahead, though.
What the fuck was the name of it?
Go ahead.
xenomorph.
Go
Oh, it wasn't?
Go ahead.
What's the names of these niggas?
Ooh,
Spill tea.
okay.
Remember that shit I told you put a pen in? Go ahead, though.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, nah, fuck it. This the prime time. Yo, bet. This is what they wanted to do the whole time. And what they couldn't figure out was whatever carrier that the baby was had to already be pregnant. So whatever that shit was that came out, that bitch at the end was what I feel like David was trying to do the whole time.
Yeah.
But
he probably got to do it because remember he had the embryos. He had
Nah,
He had a whole
I feel
entire-
like no. That's what I'm trying to
Can
tell y'all.
y'all just bring these motherfuckers
Hold
back
on,
to explain
look.
it?
This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. He had the embryos, all that shit in the lab. Bop. He even had Shaw, right?
people.
But
Shaw.
didn't Shaw already do some shit in the
Yeah,
ship?
she was probably really
Exactly. So that all he needed the whole time was just a bitch that was already pregnant.
Right, but like I
So
said,
wait, but-
after
okay.
he got the whole ship full of people at the end of Covenant, he was going to be able to do that. He had brought embryos back with him. And he
I
had his own
understand what you're
embryos,
saying.
and he
I
had
got
people.
you. I got
So
you.
he could have gotten there. We don't know what.
Yeah, we don't know. We
don't
don't
know
know.
what
We
David
don't know.
did after.
So
that.
my-
But I feel like
Bring
that
it back.
last one at the end was what he was trying to do the whole time.
One of the things I'm sure he would have taken it further.
Yeah,
Further, like what? How far
Brody,
can we go?
The xenomorph,
trust me.
the xenomorph is what they want you to believe they was trying to make the whole time. But then it's when like David got on his shit, right?
And they
I
saw what
feel
he was
like-
doing. How would they know?
Cause he was tapped in with the algorithm, bro. They made that nigga.
Oh yeah. So okay,
What you
so
mean?
when did
No.
so did Waylon know? So did
Yeah, that
so
fucked your head up, didn't
No,
it?
it didn't.
because
Alright.
clearly
I got
Waylon,
answers for that.
but clearly Waylon knows that David was already something was wrong with David though. He been knew that something was wrong with him, so I don't think
so.
Waylon is
I
dead.
feel like that shit was like a project for them niggas, bro.
Waylon is dead.
Yeah, facts.
Y'all.
But he still got the initiative.
So
he got programs for motherfucking days. He
Right.
got recordings for days.
So basically, but that still was the
His old
xenomorph that burst out of Navarro's chest that was gestating. Awesome word again. And that when Bjorn stuck the what was it called? Like a probe of some sorts.
Was it electric?
Yeah, it was an electric probe kind of thing. Yeah. He stuck it up in the egg or where it was gestating, and he started like shocking it. But I feel like it did hurt a little bit to where it started to leak the acidic blood.
Yeah.
But not in the way that
We thought it
that
would be.
tail came out, and I don't know where it hit him,
Because it was
He
half,
smacked the shit out of
it
him.
was half human blood.
and then it
Something.
no.
He smacked the shit. Whatever happened to that boy got smacked the shit out of.
And then the acid fell on him,
Oh,
and it went through his chest
oh,
quickly,
my
and his
titties.
heart exploded, which was insane.
Explosion.
Like, just imagine acid just fall on you.
You ain't never been burnt?
I felt one, you know what's so crazy? I felt a drop of acid rain before. One drop.
You ain't never been burnt?
Like, burnt?
Yeah.
Yeah, one, like,
That's
a
what
couple
acid
times.
feel like.
Fuck no. It can't. It
Nah,
cannot.
I'm not talking about like acid that's going to eat through your entire hand or no shit like that.
But you think that's
but,
what the
like,
pain is?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, I felt one drop of acid rain before. It was random as fuck.
Acid rain?
Acid rain, yeah.
What the fuck was you doing?
I was outside
You was
smoking.
outside
And it was one little raindrop.
and it got you?
And it burned the shit out of my arm. Yeah.
Why ain't the rest of them get you?
Don't know what the fuck was. It was just that one drop of acid rain. I'm telling you. It was crazy as shit.
Alright, but acid rain.
Shut up.
I'm done with y'all. Well, so that. Oh
Rain.
yeah, no.
Damn, her name most definitely.
No.
Come on, nigga, where we at?
First of all, y'all fucked me up.
I'm sorry, we over here
Now,
though.
talking about where we at. Kay
I told
escaped-
you, rain.
So Kay escaped into the Romulus.
Oh, alright.
But she's being pursued by the rapidly growing xenomorph.
The human morph.
It's not the human morph.
It
yet.
says human xenomorph. Hybrid.
No.
Alright, go ahead.
Where we at? Go ahead.
And Rain and Tyler are still alive, along with Andy. And they're trying to rescue her. But since Andy is now programmed again for Wayland Yutani, he's like, he sees where the alien is. And he's like, no, don't go out there. We're going to keep the door shut, even though she runs up to the door and they can let him in. He can see the xenomorph, like, standing, waiting for them to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rook instructs Andy to retrieve Z01, a potent fluid harvested from the facehuggers, which can rapidly rewrite and adapt DNA.
Is that the black goo?
Yeah.
It
But
wasn't the black glue. It was.
how did
it was
the
clear,
fuck did
wasn't
they
it?
get this shit?
They
It's
took
the
it from the
same
facehuggers.
thing. Why ain't it the same thing?
It's just enough. So you know how everything makes a different form each time we get a different kind of xenomorph. We get a different all those things. Yeah. So there's different ways to make different things.
Okay.
So the way it's
Okay.
ingested, it makes it different.
Got you.
Like every kind of way.
No,
That's why that
checks
shit
out.
was clear, not black.
Okay.
Because they
The
probably
clear goo.
That's in there. I'm sick of this shit. Y'all nasty motherfuckers
Very
on the
similar.
planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything is how.
Very similar.
Why everything I be goo?
Yeah.
I don't even like the
sticky.
texture. I don't even like the texture of it.
And moist.
Like
and
slime?
shit. Yeah.
Like yeah, just thinking
Real
about it, like
like the M word.
I'm sorry.
moist. I'm sorry.
Them xenomorphs be moist and shit.
Ah!
Like a fresh loogie. Go ahead, Kreepy Kandi. What you got for us? They are attacked by hordes of facehuggers.
No, they're not.
Okay.
So Rook intends to use it to create a genetically perfect human, which I believe that's what you said.
David and them was trying to
David
do.
was trying to create.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Did they meet up with David?
No, program the chip.
No, it's no.
Chip.
Because
Remember?
then, listen,
Cause where is
he
David
was
and them?
sending out, every time they sent out an email or whatever they did,
Yeah.
a FaceTime,
Yeah.
it would take years to get to them. So maybe they did get data. Maybe David didn't send. Well, no, I can see David sending.
He
shit
probably
out.
honestly, hey, David
No.
on that ship right now
Actually,
having a
David
ball.
David didn't fuck with
Shit.
Wayland Yutani. Or
Brody,
Wayland.
you crazy if you thought that nigga that they made was on that planet fucking off with all that shit and they didn't know, my nigga. You crazy for saying that.
I don't think so.
But he didn't even.
Shit.
Well, he didn't kill his father,
Shit,
but he didn't kill
nigga.
his father. His creator killed the father, but
You crazy for that. We could talk about that in another
Good night,
episode.
Mr.
Though.
Wayland.
I would said,
Like they ain't know.
bitch die. It's like, no, go ahead.
And it checks out. Because if they didn't know, how the fuck would they have the ship in the first fucking place?
What part?
The one that Ripley fucked up. Right? Because that's after Covenant. Right?
Yes. Who wouldn't have the ship that Ripley?
Wayland Yutani.
They don't have it. They only had the face hugger and the mask that it.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you. There are pieces of the Nostromo around.
All right. If it wasn't they ship, they discovered it at the beginning of this movie, correct?
Remember, the Nostromo blew up. They found pieces of it.
Facts.
Along with the alien. Okay, but they only found the alien that Ripley pushed out the airlock.
Facts.
Right.
Who found it?
So you telling me?
Right.
Yutani. Right.
You think they just pulled that out the sky?
They probably got the transmission all those years later. Remember when
All right, but
How many years are we after the actual event from last movie?
This one is 2142.
And the movie before that was which year? Was we in like 2000?
So Alien, we started out and
I got you. That one is.
they didn't say.
It doesn't say.
It does not say.
So look, that's where they throwing you off with timing.
But it's still
No, it all matches up.
It do, but I'm just talking about we don't know how many years it took for them to get the
All
transmission.
I'm saying is they knew about everything the whole time. That's all I'm saying.
I think
Make a movie with it to show me
I
what David was
definitely-
doing on the motherfucking show. And what's the name of the ship that he has right
It's
now?
Covenant.
That's so he has the ship of Covenant. And y'all just didn't think of the 2,600 embryos missing. Like that's all I'm asking. Like that's all I'm asking.
What do you mean? Like, are they looking for it? Like, think about that they gotta go through the galaxy.
They probably like, yo, David probably acting an ass in that motherfucking shit.
Now, if they did send some more people to Orgot 6, look at what happened to the people that were on the Covenant. Trying to get to...
Where they need to go.
Somebody blew up. You know, they had to cut off to another planet where David was chilling, making things.
It don't make... See, now you just... It don't make sense to me. Why the fuck... How the fuck would they end up on that planet with y'all?
He sent out a transmission.
It was Elizabeth Shaw of
Shaw's voice
singing. And Tennessee wanted to go investigate.
Okay. And that's Covenant.
Yeah.
That's Covenant. Okay. Bet.
And remember, it was a hologram,
all right.
too.
You got
And
that.
nobody
You got
wanted
that.
to get back in cryostasis.
All I'm
James
saying,
Franco burnt out.
my shit's still valid though. All I'm
Okay.
saying is they know Wayland Yutani knows about the shit they found at the beginning of this movie. That's all I'm saying.
Katie.
Yes.
And I'm saying they knew David was fucking around on that fucking shit because if they made him, my nigga, they know where the fuck he at. It's just like a cell phone or a fucking chip and shit, my nigga. If they made the nigga, they know what he doing.
I don't think so. If it took years for them to get a message, I don't think they're that advanced.
All right, bet.
This ain't Wakanda.
We gotta. I have to agree to disagree on this.
That's
one.
fine.
And I never say that shit, but they knew what that nigga was doing, making them aliens and shit.
On Covenant, on the
Whole time.
He only knew. They didn't know.
So I have a
he was
question.
on the
Yeah,
planet.
if we're gonna talk about that.
Remember what I said? Initiative. If the nigga Wayland made a robot, right, sent him off to do some shit with his daughter to go find the key of life to extend his shit, right? He gotta have an initiative in place if he died. Because his overall goal is, even if he died, nigga, whatever y'all find, go and bring me back. Right?
I think they left his body there.
Regardless of that, because he get knocked off, whatever happened after that. All I'm saying is, if the initiative is to
do you not think the company is going to
Hold on. Fuck with me. If the initiative is to do bop, 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 I'm saying they know what he doing. They know where he at. They got him on ping. And it checks out if you really think about it in Romulus, because if it didn't check out, why the fuck would they put the chip in the black nigga and now he on some shit like, oh nah, it's about the initiative. I gotta do it for the company and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Because Rook had that information inside of him. He also got an email from the first. He also got an email from the first android, an alien that he looks like, about what was going on that ship.
Which is after David.
Correct. But David had no way to transmission anything. Let me tell you why.
No, fuck what he doing. I'm just saying they know what he was doing. That's all I'm saying.
Like
But they never
the
showed a
chip
chip
is
in David and Michael,
centralized.
though.
Right.
They
And
never showed if they had a chip or not. If we can prove that if we can see that they had chips
You're
back in
saying
the day,
that
that's
they can
all.
locate them based on the chip where they are.
I see
don't
what you're
think
saying.
so.
I see what you're saying.
I feel like it's central. Like I feel
Like,
like
I got you.
they're their own entity. Unless you
They
take
different.
that chip out of someone and put it in someone else, they're not going to know.
So
the
with that being
information.
said, y'all telling me the robots and the aliens, everything after Alien, them robots is different than the David and Michael.
Yes,
That's what y'all telling me.
because remember,
If y'all telling me that, this shit might make sense.
Because
It
remember, he
is.
started it off when he first. It started off on what I don't know if it's Covenant and with Waylon's memory talking about feelings and all that shit. So was it to Michael or David?
so
Because he was
Okay.
talking. He was talking
Okay.
to one of them
Okay.
about
I
that.
Okay,
remember in-
okay. That makes sense if that's the case.
in Prometheus, David was acted off of his feelings.
Yeah.
Remember in Covenant, and I hope his name is Michael.
Whoever the fuck, man. The
The next-
robot.
Oh no, the next android.
Magneto, the fuck. That's what I always
No.
call him. That's motherfucking Magneto.
Double fast bender.
So, not Magneto. I get it now. At first I didn't. So he says to David, "You all were too emotional, and they made us better." So I feel like each time there was a new android, it was definitely an advancement. So these were not the same as David.
And I
I'm
think
sorry.
David took I also think David took that personal when he first said
When
that
he
to
said
him.
it to him.
Because why the
did.
fuck would why would
Like,
your
you could
father remake your
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
everything
Clearly
was
something
on David's face. Every reaction.
Yeah.
Every time he was offended,
Waylon
it
like
was on his face.
Waylon knew that motherfucker was
He
crazy.
Like, oh yeah, you do too much. Yeah.
All right.
But yes.
But that was based off of that was Waylon Yutani as a company's actions to change. Because remember, Waylon had died by then.
Mhm.
So any advancement after David was Waylon Yutani as a company.
Got you.
I can see that. Yep. Okay, per.
Moving on.
Another one.
Oh shit.
So they're trying to create the genetically perfect human, that is capable of thriving in space. Okay. And I feel like they did that based off of finding the alien after all that time and being able to revive it and take things from it.
That motherfucker is how you say it? Extraterrestrial? Extraterrestrial? Oh my god, I don't even know if I just said it right.
Say E.T.
Yeah,
E.T..
E.T. Yes, he is.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yeah, he's E.T. And you motherfuckers are just in the space, just testing. That's what I was saying. Like, what is Waylon? What? But yes,
Gotta see what that goo do.
So they are attacked by a horde of face
A
huggers,
horde of them.
and Tyler sacrifices himself to protect Rain
poor baby,
and Kay, while Andy is
poor baby.
laid there fucked up.
I know.
Milky.
They don't want me to. You fucking.
What's
Wasn't
up with
he
the milk?
milky? Hey, it's their life source.
So why the fuck David didn't have no mother? Oh shit, they
did.
knew. They knew
He
niggas.
did
So
though.
they knew niggas. They knew.
He was milky.
He was milky.
He was. Oh, ew, he was. I'm sorry for screaming, but yo, he was
mad
milky.
He was the milkiest.
But we never even saw the other one die. Well, we saw the other one die.
Nah,
but we
seen
didn't see the
his
milk.
We seen this man.
He was
milk.
like, oh yeah.
Oh, you right.
Gargled on the man.
Oh my god, you right.
Ew.
That's nasty.
Ew, how old was that milk? And did his breath stink?
Ew.
You know a robot, cause they bro.
It's
I'm
milky.
screaming. It's
Like
milky,
old
like a
milk.
baby. What do they smell like a baby?
What if it was oat milk? Because this is the future.
That's whole milk.
They vegan.
Maybe
It
that's what
definitely
they
was whole
mining
milk.
for, cows.
I'm done.
Ain't no fucking cows out there. They can barely fucking get some oxygen
Come
on
on,
that
yo,
fucking
keep it
planet.
rolling. Where we at?
After the horde and Tyler sacrifices
Yeah, the
himself.
horde.
R.I.P. to Tyler, by the way.
Yeah.
Because, bitch, you did have to do that. But you know.
So, Rain drags Kay to safety and returns to rescue Andy. They remove Rook's chip from Andy's neck.
Again.
Thank the fuck
Thank
God.
goodness. And he
Ooh,
she
child.
restores his original programming, but he still has some advancements, I believe. With the xenomorphs surrounding them, Rain disables. That was a cool shot too. The gravity when she lets all the acid come down on them.
Ooh. And no
After they
shade.
ran. I thought
They
that
had
was
me
cool.
with that because that was a good shot. Don't know what y'all had to do to shoot that, but y'all ate that up. Y'all ate that up. That's okay.
Yes, I liked how the
Give
blood
credit when
ended
credit
up
is
didn't
due.
touch the hull.
They did. They
The
did
hull.
that.
As the gravity reactivates, Rain is confronted by Navarro's baby xenomorph was now grown.
That's just my baby dad. Who that is?
The black dude.
Baby, yo, and that's another thing. Just imagine you're really birthing these people, like these fucking aliens out your body. It's crazy.
I'm done.
I'm just saying. You technically are.
But
That's
Andy,
my baby.
oh, that was the coolest shot.
That's David and shit.
when
That's why
Andy
David probably wish he could get pregnant.
intervenes And comes down and is like, what was the line, Tabby?
What? Say it again.
What was the line that Andy delivered
I
when he
hated
killed
this
the?
shit. Hated it.
Get away from her.
I'm screaming. Hold on.
Hated that.
Get away from her. Oh, the bitch.
It was
Period.
cute.
That shit was funny.
Why was it phony?
Why you
No,
had
I
to
think
do
it
that?
worked.
Nah,
I
that shit
enjoyed
ain't
it.
work. I wasn't feeling it.
It was because he wanted to say bitch.
Nah, that shit was just phony. Why y'all doing that?
No.
Oh, the stuttering?
It was
Nah,
reference
just
to Ripley.
Nah, I'm good. Why
Oh.
y'all doing that?
I'm
What's crazy,
screaming.
it hadn't happened.
Exactly. Like, why we doing it?
Ah!
Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Right, because that hadn't even happened yet.
I'm just saying.
That scene hadn't even happened yet, because that happens in Aliens. But okay.
I'm just
Let them do their thing.
Right. It was a nice recall. Like
They tried.
saying. Let them
Homage.
cook.
Yes, they tried. Let her cook.
You let them have their homage.
Yeah, right.
All right, so Rain and Andy barely make it back to the ship that Kay is on.
Oh, can we talk what Kay did before she got onto that?
What she do,
motherfucker?
Tabs?
Did that happen already?
No,
Okay.
because the Renaissance ends up crashing into the rings of LV-410 and it's destroyed.
Mm-hmm. I know. Something need to get
But
destroyed on this motherfucker.
Then, while Rain is talking to Kay, she tells her what, Tabby?
What
What did she
tell
do?
them? Big Tabs.
Oh, did she just tell her to put the goo on her neck? I thought did the guy not say that?
Why the fuck is you telling somebody put that goo inside of them?
I thought the guy told
Can
her
y'all
to do
make that
that.
make
No,
sense?
no,
for
she
me?
told Rain that she did it.
Yeah, put this goo in you.
But
So why would
Rook
he
did
even-
tell her he was talking to her through the screen. Well, I don't know why they still had him hooked up.
Honey, he need to die.
Facts.
I thought he would have drowned on the milk.
If you touch an alien, you gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't care what the circumstances.
I'm just be
are.
looking at you and the baby. Let me
Even
rub
if-
your stomach.
Even if one of them
spider.
one of them spider legs touch your skin, you gotta die, bro. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So you telling me right
That's how
now
I
if the
roll.
wait, what?
You're
They're
not
not
coming back on the
infected.
shit.
They're not infected.
All right, bet you can chill over there too.
Oh my god! Till we
What?
figure out what happened.
I seen Alien, my nigga.
Oh my
I ain't rolling.
god!
I know what to do.
So because Rook told Kay to inject
screaming
herself
at you.
with the clear goo.
Oh, just the clear goo.
Not the black goo books. That's clear. Ugh, it's so many damn goos and aliens.
Kay
It's a
ends up
seminal
giving
goo.
birth to a human morph. Hybrid mutated by Z01.
The human morph
Humamorph, first of its kind.
generation.
In the first
one.
of its name.
Human
I
morph
love how
generation.
it came out.
Ah!
I
Nigga
love
was
how it
ugly
came
as
out
shit.
in the cocoon first. Like she birthed it out the cocoon.
Was its placenta. Was that not placenta? Was that like the outside of the like? What is that? What is the?
So
what
Was
is
she
that
the
wall called?
first bitch to live through that shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout
What you
out
mean
to
she
her.
lived through it? She was the first one ever to experience that because
Shout out to her.
remember, nobody was ever already pregnant.
On
That
the
was a
motherfucking
human
ship.
baby first.
And that human baby turned haywire.
That was the key.
That's ghetto.
Heavy on the K wire because her name was K.
So,
Just
and
like
another thing
crack.
it is, and I just didn't like this part.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. Like I said, what happens? But the fact that motherfucking that little hybrid thought that she was about to suck on some titties of that girl.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Baby, what the fuck? You 7 feet tall. Get your ugly ass away from
Well,
me.
you my mom. I need some
Oh
milk.
no, honey. Go get
Yeah.
dad.
I don't know that yet.
That motherfucker could barely even. You know
And
what?
there
Go
is
ahead.
no dad. It's the goo.
So the cocoon was really cool.
It looked like Cell from fucking
I like
Dragon
how
Ball
it
Z.
opened and it was like the
Yo.
acidic blood was in it.
And it went through the
you
ship.
could see the footprints, and Rain followed the footprints, and they started getting bigger. And
Oh my
like
god!
it
Just
really
looking at,
had,
just thinking
like,
about that.
it kind of had a personality to me once it got bigger.
No, it
The
gave.
tail was so long, it was crazy, but it
It
like
bitch slapped Andy.
smiled.
It
like,
bitch slapped Andy for one. It bitch slapped the shit out
It
of
was
Andy.
laughing like while it was chasing her, like it was really like scary.
Like it was a
It
game.
gave the engineer.
It really
But
did look like the engineer, but
It gave,
I
but
didn't
mixed with a
see it.
xenomorph.
right.
It was the weirdest thing I ever seen in my motherfucking life.
Enchihumomorph?
Yo, that's wild as fuck. Looking at that big bitch, all I kept thinking was, bitch, you
Hold
gotta
on,
die.
it was a girl or a guy?
That was a nigga.
Yeah, it was a boy. Had to
A
be
girl
boy.
would at least have a strand of hair. That bitch was bald. I'm getting mad.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It was bald. Yeah.
Bald as
With the
shit.
silver- You know
No
what?
hair.
That's what I was gonna say. If you've ever watched the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the
Another one.
human xenomorph hybrid looked like the gentleman. It was a character. It was actually a couple. They were a couple of them, and they all looked the same. It looked like a character from that show. It reminded me of that. But
And did you peep the music on that scene of like when Andy first saw that motherfucker, it turned around and you couldn't even see its face? Andy
was
was looking at
huge.
that bitch. I was like,
but
first of all,
it did try to.
I would have backed up.
Suckle at its mother. And if you noticed, she was lactating black goo, which was really cool.
Ugh.
And black titty
Looking
milk.
at titties right now, like no, take a boy.
I even hate that word. So yeah.
Well, I'm sorry,
Both
what?
of The T word because
I'm sorry,
and both.
boobs.
No, it's okay. Both
Black
of them
breast
together.
milk, BBM.
Ah, ew. I'm about
So
to-
both of the black goo and the T together just.
That's
grosses
what
out.
they wanted. It wanted that black goo.
The goo titty?
It did.
But then it ended up eating her.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Like-
Yeah, because but it's crazy. Did you see how it had her like shoulder and it was still basically getting what it wanted?
Yeah, I fucked up. That's
Like,
one of them. My bad.
Like,
But
that's what I'm saying. Like, you thought you were about to,
I wanted the milk though.
but you about to sit here
I
and
asked her. She pushed me.
no, I'm gonna still get the milk, but my bad.
I gotta kill you, baby. Like,
Yeah,
no.
you already did. What you mean?
Yeah. First of all, she better than me. I would have been crawling my little ass away. Let me
So
get my ass up out of here.
Can
Put me in
you
hypo
live?
sleep.
But Andy was she deactivates Andy and
Deactivate
ejects
the black man. Go ahead.
the human xenomorph hybrid out of
Yeah,
into the ring.
So I have a
which
question.
Was cool.
Do y'all think
That
so?
was
I'm
cool.
assuming it didn't survive.
No.
I
we
wouldn't
watched it.
think so. Because there's no precedent for the Enjihumomorph after that.
Okay.
Nope.
Unless,
No.
technically, I'm kind of fucked up. The only thing that looks like that is the one that was at the end of Resurrection.
Okay.
Wow. You're right.
Ripley's baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically it happened already, but it's gonna happen again.
Nah.
that thing was leaky. That's why.
Ah!
Yeah, it's, I think they different, but they
kinda
kind of look similar though.
But it
Like,
had like the dolphin like head thing. And
I
it
need
was,
them to
like,
remake some of
drippy.
thing movies so
It
we can
was
get some
like-
better graphics.
It was like Swamp
The
Thing mixed with a xenomorph.
Oh, not Swamp Thing.
the Swampomorph.
So they get back. Rain and Andy get into cryostasis, and they hope to reach Ivaga 3 alive.
Yep.
Can I ask y'all something?
What's up?
Yes.
Would y'all ever go into cryostasis?
It depends on what's going on and what the tea is. If we have to like after that ordeal they had,
It depends on how wealthy I am.
put my ass in there
Yeah.
now.
I feel like I can't.
You don't
trust it.
age.
No, not
You don't
at all.
age.
You have
Yeah,
no
if I have
control,
to, if
bro.
I have
We
to
can
be
sleep.
able to,
I
Like
could dream all
somebody
day.
I know personally gotta still be coherent and awake in my contract to go into cryo stations.
Well, David and them there.
Nah, fuck that.
I'm sorry. That was a joke. Cause clearly David go impregnate everybody on that motherfucking ship, even if you're a man.
Yeah,
So you
that's
better
what
figure
I'm
it.
saying,
You better
no
figure it out.
time.
You better figure it out, Buki.
Oh shit, is that the end of the movie?
Yeah. What was your best death?
what that I like the most? Let me see.
That nigga that was talking shit on a black man.
Yeah, I did like that. But
Satisfying.
it was satisfying, but the best death was I'm gonna give it to when Andy killed the alien and said that line. I am.
Period. Okay.
Because I like when he was standing on top of the head and they showed the shot from like, I guess, if we were looking down.
Yeah.
As it panned up, it just was a really cool shot.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
What was your favorite death?
That motherfucking hybrid bitch die.
Okay.
You don't need to be here. You wasn't even said he's supposed to be here. I can not believe that bitch even put that shit on her neck. But you know,
Why would you?
I'm so surprised that she even did that. I was like, what?
So, what's the next movie y'all doing?
Aliens.
So that's Alien 2, right? My question for y'all is, now that y'all have all this intel about the engineers and like the Engerhumomorph, and we got black robots now and all that shit. And Aliens is after this, right?
Yes.
How does it fit?
We about to say, I'm about to rewatch it.
You said what?
How does it fit?
I like it actually for the movies to be made at different times since the 1970s.
You think they're all fitting right now?
I feel like it's doing the puzzle pieces are fitting.
Is his name Ridley Scott?
Oh, that's how it fits.
Ridley.
It follows Sigourney Weaver.
Yes. She's waking up out of cryo sleep.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to rewatch this for sure.
And it got the company.
Whole time, the company need to get.
They know what's
Got.
going on whole time.
Period. They need to get got on the company because the company been doing a lot.
She been in stasis for 57 years. I don't want to
Yo, like just
I don't
fucking
want to spoil too much.
but just imagine.
That nigga
And
Carter
this is
Burke.
the last time because she was in there dealing with the. So she gonna wake up like, bitch, I'm on 10. Like,
But think about it. It's gonna be so many. It's gonna be so advanced. They already know about the aliens. They already know about everything.
so she
They're
just waking up to
waiting on
everything.
her they're like, oh, okay, so
We
what
found you,
happened?
bitch. We
And
got
they're
you.
like, oh yeah, we don't believe you.
Ugh.
Let's go back.
Let's go back. It's sending me. It's sending me.
I see what happened.
What?
We can talk about it off air. Y'all got anything before we get up out of here?
No, thank you for tuning in. It's been amazing.
What happened? Da, da, da.